Hi guys, this is officially my first Halloween look. It's just the classic witch. So here we go. I'm using our Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer because I feel like witches are kind of known for pretty perfect skin. Or really, really bad skin, but we're going for perfect skin. And I'm using our Make Sense foundation in the color Dewy. It's a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but going with that flawless skin look, and I'm using a little bit more than I normally would too. Now for a little bit of concealer under the eyes, I'm using SeneGence Candlelight, and then I'm putting that on my eyelids as well to conceal any lines or veins that are peeking through there, and just blending it all out. Alright, now I'm doing the eyes, and I'm using our SeneGence Smoked Topaz in the crease with a big fluffy dome brush and really blending it out so it's really, really smoked out. Now I'm going in with just a, still a dome brush, but more of a condensed, so I can get a closer blend just to darken up the crease, and I'm still using Smoked Topaz. Mainly my idea here is, which you'll see in a minute, I'm going to use Onyx to do a black eyelid and then just to have it really smoked out all the way up to the eyebrow. Now I'm going in with Onyx, which is our black SeneGence. A lot of people use it as eyeliner, and just starting right at the lash line and working my way up, blending and packing it on the eyelid and blending it till I get to the crease. And what I did is I started with my brush face down to pack on the eyelid, and when I got to the crease, I turned it sideways to just kind of blend it into the Smoked Topaz. I'm also starting really light-handed. I'm starting with a little bit of Onyx, and you'll see that I go back and add more. I end up going back about 3 times and just adding a little bit more each time, and I'm working on getting the black as dark as possible at the eyelid and then smoking it out so it'll gradually get lighter towards the eyebrow. And this is my 3rd time going back in with Onyx, 3rd and final time. And you'll see I keep going back also with the big fluffy dome brush to just keep it blended. Now I'm taking a little bit more Smoked Topaz just to blend, make sure there's not any harsh lines, and just to fill in between the shadow and the eyebrow to make sure it's all over. Now taking Smoked Topaz again with a really small, precise brush to go under the eyes and blending that out to make it really smoky. Now taking a really short haired dome brush to blend it out so there's no lines. Now I'm taking an angled eyeliner brush and a little bit of onyx to go in the waterline. Now what I'm doing is contouring my face, contouring to the extreme, and I'm using Garnet, which is one of our dark brown eyeshadows, and I'm also using a little bit of Smoked Topaz because what I'm trying to create is not a contour but more of an actual shadow. So Smoked Topaz is going to add a little bit of that gray undertone to the contour. And I'm going very close to my mouth and down the side of my face, so almost to create a skeleton type look, to make it look like my cheeks are really sunk in. I have a really round face, so I keep going back in with a little bit more to make sure both sides are even, and it's a very intense contour. Now I'm just doing a little bit on my forehead like I would normally contour up there, just to make sure the face is even, so I don't have this major contour on my cheeks and then the rest of my face does not. So going down my neck to make sure that shadows that area, and then a little bit on my nose as well, just because I would normally do my nose when I do highlighting and contouring in like a normal makeup routine. So just adding it so there's balance. And just going in with a little bit more of the Garnet and the Smoked Topaz just to deepen up that contour on the cheeks. Alright, and even though this is a very dark look, I'm still going to add a little bit of blush, because a witch technically still is a living being. So I'm going to add a little bit more color, so I added a chocolate cherry. Now I'm using our Make Sense mascara. I'm not using Undersense, just because I'm going to be adding some eyelashes, but you can definitely still use the Undersense with or without eyelashes. And it's been a really long time since I've put eyelashes on, so it was a little interesting trying that out. Alright, so eyelashes are on. Going back in with just a little bit of mascara just to blend in my natural eyelashes with the false eyelashes. Now I'm going in with our translucent powder just to set everything. Now for the lip sense, I just dried my lips, make sure that I don't have any makeup that may have fallen onto my lips. So they are clean and dry, and I am using our Blackberry. It is a really pretty color, actually. A lot of girls I've seen pictures of that can totally pull it off. Me, not so much on an everyday basis, but it's perfect for something like this, and you can mix them with our reds to make more of a dark red. But what it is, it's black and it's got a little hint of like a purple fleck in it, but it is definitely black. So I did my 3 layers, letting them dry in between each layer, then letting it dry after the 3rd layer. And what I'm doing is going in with our gold glitter gloss, just add a little bit of spunk in there, and I just had to mix the gold glitter in with the gloss to get it all mixed up. Now I'm going to show you what I would do for my hair. I'm just going to take a curling iron with a small barrel and just wrap it around very softly, nothing too fancy and doesn't have to be precise. I'm using a Bellamy curling iron, and what you can do, it comes with 6 wands, and you just have the handle and then you change out the wands. I purchased it, or I got it as a gift, probably 4 years ago. It's been quite a while. Bellamy is known for their hair extensions, but this wand is amazing, and it's 6 in 1, and all you got to do is change them out. I believe it was $300, I think. The reason I got it was because they were running a special or some type of discount, but because I don't think we paid $300 for it. But it's awesome, and it's lasted me so long and still heats up perfectly. So just going in, and the way I normally curl my hair is I curl away from the face. And as I'm saying that one I did not, but it really, with doing your hair the way I'm going to do it this time, it really doesn't matter. It's just getting that curl in there to have a little bit of volume. And so it's not stick straight. Alright, and this is the last curl, and I'm just going to run my fingers through it to loosen up all the curls, and then I'm going to go back and separate again and tease each layer just lightly, very lightly, nothing crazy. So doing the second layer and teasing that. What I did do is I did separate it, so I had all of my hair on the front to make it look really thick. So there you go. There's my classic witch look. Hope you enjoy.